Architecture of human brain energy vector. This is what we came up to. We started discussion with the energy system in the body. So human body has energy system. Certainly it is not proven by any allopathic science or ayurvedic science and whatever. If you see ayurvedic science, then disease happened because there is imbalance in the vat, pith and kapha. Vat means air. Air is what? Pith means, I believe, it is gallbladder or something like that. Pith, okay, and cup, the lung. So lung should function, and there this digestive system should function, okay, and vat, pith, and cup. And vat means you have air in the system. Like I believe the from the waist down the vat in the body is called saman. Okay, so or udan. I don't know. There are five terms: apan, udan, saman, and dhyan. So dhyan is the air that is here. That is dhyan, and like that there is a five, and then Jyan or something like that. So these are the terminology in Ayurveda. Krishna in Gita also he has described this, that five things is balanced when you understand energy science. This is what he is saying, that if you understand yoga science, energy science, then five vat, five air in the body, that is in Ayurveda, that is anyway it is balanced. He's also talking that I believe five kind of food I can digest. So this is what he is talking. So Ayurveda is talks about the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. Okay. So like allopath talks about the circulatory system and so many system in the body. But the pioneer science for everything is energy science. This is what I believe, because energy science is completely dependent upon mathematics. Energy science is nothing but mathematics science, and we believe that mathematics is a science that came prior to any science. Because in mathematics, there is no science, there is no biology, there is no physics, there is no chemistry, there is no kind of neurology, there is no judicial system, there is no agriculture, there is no veterinary, nothing. Mathematics is mathematics. But mathematics is used inside everywhere, either it is biology or it is any science. This proves that mathematics is aborigine, older to any science. If you consider human body is older to anything, it's not that first protozoa or something, amoeba came and then slowly human came. You believe in a philosophy that human came at the beginning only. So if that is the case, then if you consider that from amoeba, then unicellular to multicellular, and slowly it came to monkey, and then gorilla and reach and kind of orangutan, they came, then finally human came into the picture. Then probably biology and allopath or ayurveda, these are the natural science I consider. But if you believe like me that human came at the beginning only, then certainly these sciences are not aboriginal. If they are dependent upon mathematics, and mathematics is the oldest and human is the oldest, then mathematics is the exact science over human body, not biology or chemistry. Certainly. So, or physics or whatever it is, or agricultural science. Or so mathematics. If we talk about mathematics, then then straightforward mathematics will come into energy science, not in the respiratory system, whatever it is. If blood is going from here and there, whatever, then it is some energy mechanism, whatever it is. Leave it. So energy science, if we talk about, then there is an energy system in the body. This is what we talk. And energy system starts from the backbone and then up till here. This part is full energy system. It is also called pind. So we talk that in the kind of brain stores energy, and energy brain amplifies the energy. So every part in the body is connected to the brain. If body is connected to the brain, this is practical, theoretical, whatever. If body part is connected to the brain, then it receives the amplified energy from the brain. Like my heart needs 50 joule of energy to pump, and my heart, if whatever I am eating, my heart has only 1 joule of energy, but it is connected to the brain part, it has energy, then brain, that energy get amplified and reaches to the heart. If that is the case, then it is getting sufficient 50 joule energy. Provided, now there are two things: either you eat carbohydrate rich food to an extent that heart gets 50 joule of energy straightforward, not dependent upon the brain. One thing. Okay. And second thing is that you keep brain energetic, so that if you eat less also, then through brain amplification this receives the energy. So out of these two, the brain energy is considered as pioneer primary, because if you go with carbohydrate rich food, then brain energy will be minimal, because there is no micronutrient. So brain it will start decreasing in the energy. So you need to keep eating more and more day by day if you go with the carbohydrate rich food. And at the end, if brain energy comes to a level below the level, then it will lose the contact with the organ, and organ will become uncontrolled. There is a word called uncontrolled. If it becomes uncontrolled, then worse diseases starts happening. You will get a stone in the body. Okay, stone in the many part of the body. I believe a kidney and those place also people get a stone. So those kind of thing will start happening when the signal that it receives from the brain, it starts reducing, then organ becomes uncontrolled. When organ becomes uncontrolled, then it will behave, then it will not be monitored, it will become orphan. When it becomes orphan, in very straightforward term, you can consider that any enemy can attack on it. So, and it needs more energy. If enemy, organ plus enemy, everyone needs food, right? If bacteria and virus are coming to the kidney, everyone needs food. Then whatever you are eating, that energy, rather than going to brain, it is coming to the organ, and slowly brain will keep on getting less energy day by day. So the one moment the rate of increase in the disease will be high. At the beginning, the disease increasing rate will be slow, but as for the way it is kind of it is rottening, the rate will be high. Okay. Now, like if someone is catching cancer in the hand, okay, so here the cancer is now cancer. As I said, the disease when it starts growing means it is losing contact with the brain. Then the uncontrolled region will start growing. Okay, like I have a pear. Can you see this pear? So this is rotten. Deliberately I left it to show you. So this is a pear. At the beginning it was completely alright. Then after some time I saw it started rotting from the beginning. Then it took 4 or 5 days when it started, but now it has come to here. At the beginning the rate of the rotting was slow, but now it is very fast. Yesterday I saw this much, now it has come to this level. But at the beginning, the rotting speed was very slow, kind of 1 millimeter or something it was growing. But now it is growing in centimeter. Probably in 2 3 days only it will completely washed out. So this is how kind of rotting. So this is pear. So this is how the rotting happens in the body also. If it loses the connection with the brain, then rotting of the organ it starts happening. If it starts happening, then what allopathic doctors they do is, since it will grow, they cut the organ, amputate the organ. Person is without hand now. If it is in chest or something, they cut that organ, cut this organ, keep cutting it. This is Boss, who has given you permission to cut the organ? Okay, you have learned how to cut the organ. You never got time to learn how to kind of rejuvenate it. Human body is not pure. Human body is not pure. Okay, human body is not pure. That once it starts getting rottening, it will grow only. Human body can recuperate, it can rejuvenate. It is created by God. It is the most wonderful creation of the God, human body. If rottening has started, then there are ways to decrease not the rottening completely, it will go away. It is called rejuvenation. You learned to cut the organ. You did not get time to learn how to rejuvenate. Who has given you right to cut the organ? Thousands and thousands and thousands, also I would say in hundreds of thousands of people, they are getting cut their organs. If I say thousands of people, they are getting cut their organ worldwide daily basis, it not be extreme. Some problem happens, they cut the organ. Who has given you right to cut the organ? Human body is not pure. That if it is rottening, then you cut it. This is what I'll do now. I'll cut it so that I can stop the rottening. This is what they do. If they cut the organ, if it is rottening, they cut the organ. If they cut the organ, they try to stop it. You, if you become doctor at the age of you learn MBBS and MD and so many things, MCH or whatever, it takes 35, 40 years to go to that level. Okay, 40 years, and generally people start learning these sciences at the age of 17 and 18. So 20, 22 years you learned how to cut the organ. 22 years you learned how to cut the organ. You did not get one day chance to start learning how to rejuvenate it. Amazing, man. If you know that human body, you did not know this much also in 20 years that human body can rejuvenate. There are many wounds people get that get heals up. If there is a wound here, it will not get heals up because it does not have any life now. It is lifeless. Okay, life is in the seed only if I plant it. But the flesh is lifeless. But human body has life. If there is wound anywhere, doctor also see it gets heals up. Then carcinogenic wound will not get healed up. This is what they say. You got 20, 22 years to learn how to cut it. You did not get one day chance to think that if simple wound can heal up, they call it as benign. Benign and malignant. Benign and malignant. Malignant will not heal up. This is what they say. You cannot go beyond it. If God has not gone beyond it, then he would not have created human. Means God also thought this much. That's why he created human. You cannot go beyond it. Cutting the organ of people here and there. People, doctors, they cut this esophagus, this respiratory tract here. If some get malignant, they cut that also some portion. My God, amazing. If something happens in ear, they cut the ear so that it should not spread. Amazing, man. You don't have any research in the energy system of the body. How body works, you don't know at all. You don't know little. You don't know incomplete. You don't know anything. That is the problem. Means this is the medical science that is going on. How many people would survive now? Means everyone will be half-hearted, right? That any disease can come to me any day. This is what they teach. Anyone can catch any disease any day. This is our life. What we can do. God has created like this. Certainly God has not created like this. That any disease, if human is the most pioneer creativity of the God, then curing a disease is the very small thing in the body. Beyond disease, the human energy level in the body If it goes below a certain level, then disease starts happening because brain do not have that much energy to control the organ. Okay, if energy level go down, to come to this energy level back, that is, disease will go away as a side effect. If you are at this level, energy level should be at this level, then coming to this level, if you come to this level, disease will be side automatically. You don't have to worry about it. Beyond that, if you start the journey, you will think that God had given me disease for my benefit only. Anyway, so God has given me disease because of the my benefit. So this is what you will start thinking after that. Anyway, now we talked about energy vector. If brain carries energy, energy has a direction and magnitude as vector in the mathematics, then it is not guaranteed that person will not get cancer because a brain has energy. Brain thinks. What brain thinks, it gives you the brain energy direction. If I am sitting in a room and inside my near to my family member, but I am thinking about Facebook friends, I am thinking about Twitter, I am thinking about YouTube, and I am thinking about dollar, and I am not USA citizen. That's why I am talking about dollar. If someone is residing in USA and he is thinking about pound and ruble, it is something like that. So person is thinking about dollar, and then person is kind of thinking about something else, something else, something else. Then his brain vector is somewhere here, here it is rotating. Brain vector should be downwards. Brain vector should be downwards so that organ should receive the energy from the brain. If brain has energy, then brain vector should be downward. That's why I give example of Patanjali Yoga. If very downtrodden person with disease, he's go to first thing they do is they give high ambience energy. The energy there they created, if person goes there, very high ambience energy, immediately they give, start getting, person starts getting. And that energy, and then they change, the person, certainly he has energy vector that is not down. That's why he has the disease. Now the way all the people they behave there, that energy vector starts coming down. You have the energy, ambience energy, and energy vector is down. Then envious energy is coming to the body. People they they beat cancer in 10 days, 15 days. Cancer report starts coming negative in 10 days, 15 days only. Energy, and energy is going to the organ. That's it. That's it, the body is. But you have to learn it. If you come back from there to your home, and after that your energy vector will be again from down to up again, because this is what is the culture there. So that's why we get hereditary diseases, because culture is like that. There is no hereditary disease. People say this is genetic disease. There is no genetic disease. Main everything is brain. If everything is brain and brain works in energy and energy vector, this leads to thinking of the brain. How brain is thinking. If this leads to thinking of the brain, then is thinking is the disease? Yes. How you think, that is the disease. That's it. The way I am thinking in my life, is this the disease? Yes, that is the disease. What else is? Thinking plus what? Nothing. The way you think, your energy vector keep rotating. Okay. So now if we come to Gita. So Gita Yoga Science, pioneer in energy science. So in Gita, Krishna gives full 18 chapter, he talks about energy vector only, because he knows people will get ambience energy from here and there. People who would eat tons of food. If someone is saying don't eat carbohydrate rich food, that is rice and wheat, eat maize and millet, people will eat maize and millet. What is there? Be in the ambience of scent. Be in ambience of scent, because energy is very high. People will live in energy of scent. Okay, but energy vector is becomes Now, crucial now, your brain is receiving energy, but energy should be downward. Now, he talks many ways. It's not that simple. The way it looks, if thinking is the disease, then I will change by thinking. Not possible. It is not difficult. It is impossible. That much difficult. If I don't eat rice and wheat, I'll eat maize and millet. You can eat. Okay, I won't watch these movies. I will be in a kind of in a ambience of saints. He will do. He will go to temple or church or mosque, whatever. It's also possible. People can take him, but I my thinking will be down to the earth, and it won't rotate here and there in the world. It is not possible. Looks very easy, but not possible. Changing the change of thinking is not possible. It is not difficult, it is almost impossible. If someone can do it, then in 10 days only fourth stage cancer will come to third stage. Another 5 days, third stage to second stage. Another 3 days, second stage to first stage. Another 1 day, he is out of the cancer. So 20-25 days, he is out of the cancer. But it's not possible. Change of the brain thinking, change of the energy vector is very difficult. Very difficult. Here, Krishna in Gita, he gives many advices that how you can change your energy vector so that brain energy will be used by the body. So he says, so in general research, 99% of the brain energy vector should be downward. 1% should be other direction. This is a healthy person. This is also called a social person. A person lives in society. 99% of his energy should be in the society. 1% is in the international market, okay, or national market. Means everyone has a country, right? Then government. Then getting attached to the central government or state government, there should be only 1%. 99% person should be attached to the social life near to him, but it is not easy. Okay, whatever prime minister talk, president talk, immediately people they see them. You have radio, you have television, you have now mobile. Now this outward vector is very easy to get, downward it is very difficult to get nowadays. If that is the case, that's why corona is what you can say, your lung is weak because brain vector is not going in that direction. That's why your lung is weak. Anyway, so you can do morning exercise and so many things. But Krishna, he talks about many ways, many ways where you can keep the vector down. So one way he talks about doing the work that is most natural to you. If I believe that most natural to me is mathematics, then I am doing work in mathematics. I know people are very wealthy if they go for become doctor, or if you go for some different kind of job, or he become a lawyer, whatever. I am not rich, okay, but still, this is what I feel is the most natural to me. If person thinks that most natural to him is opening a kind of timber shop, then he should do that one. If he thinks that doing agriculture is the most natural to him, then he should do that. This is what Krishna talks in Gita. Whatever is most natural to you, whatever you feel that is the most natural to you, you do that. Don't imitate anyone. It will lead you to destruction. Because if you try to imitate, wow, see, he is a kind of, he is in that particular profession, and see his life. He has two, three cars, and then the what lavish life is. Do you know what is his internal condition? You don't know. Whatever you are seeing, that is outside. But you get infatuated his lifestyle and those kind of things, and you think I will become like that. If you see life of a pilot, he is always in aeroplane, and this is what it is like that. I will become a pilot. If you see a air hostess and see the life of the charming it is, I am living in a village. and taking care of a village kind of lifestyle, I should also become air hostess. Don't do that. So don't imitate anyone. Don't follow anyone. Okay, follow yourself. You think what is the most natural to you. All work is God's work. This is what you can take the inferences. All work is God's work. So no need to follow anyone. Think and what is the most natural to you. You do that. This way, your energy vector will help getting the energy vector down, not up. Next, he talks about you do work without considering the result. Nishkam karm. Nishkam karm means you work but don't ponder about the result. If you work and think about result, what salary I am going to get in this month end, and if I do this, then it will increment in my salary. If I do this, then my father will be happy through me, my senior will be happy to me, or my junior will be happy because of me, or my wife will be happy, my mother will be happy, my daughter will be happy, my son will be happy. In my society, people will be happy. If I do this, this is called Sakam Karm. Sakam Karm will bind you at some location. It will again lead you to catastrophe. Work in a way that you work. Think that you are pleasing Krishna. If you are following this particular religion or any religion you follow, whoever you consider your God, you are pleasing him when you are working, not pleasing anyone around you. Means you have to work rather than thinking about the result. Nishkam karma. If you start working in that direction, it will generate high energy in the brain. That is one thing. Second thing is the brain vector will be down. Brain will be relaxed in other way. So natural work you do, and whatever you do, work without considering the result. Krishna has talked many things. This is what I am talking. Many things I cannot talk. Many things I don't understand. Many things I cannot talk. Few things I can talk. And Gita is a not book that is only with me. I won't give you. It is readily available. Anyone can read it, listen to it, whatever it is. So Niskam Karma. You work without thinking the result. This is what he talks. Then your energy vector, it will generate energy and energy vector will be down. Third thing, what I can tell you is he talks about aparigraha. Aparigraha. Aparigraha means don't store anything. If you have a pen and you are happy with it, then don't go with 20 different kind of pens. Don't store anything. If you have money that you can survive for few days, then don't store unnecessarily money in the bank or wherever it is. If you have food at home that will go for few days, don't store for months and years. Okay. Now, whatever you do, don't store things. Storage is discouraged. Aparigraha. If I am happy with two set of clothes, then don't buy 50 set of clothes. If you are happy with one slipper, then don't buy next slipper. But there is a heavy energy science hidden in it. What he is talking, whatever you have in other way. First, you don't gather, don't store anything, aparigraha. Don't store anything. But the other way of seeing it, whatever you have, you use it. If you have a car and you believe that this is enough for you, then use it rather than storing 50 cars. In my showroom, I have in my house I have 20 car collection. Don't do this. Okay, so live a minimal life. Consider that I don't need anything. This is mathematical way of thinking. I don't need anything. I don't need clothes also. I don't need anything. God has given me body, that is enough. He did enough. I don't need anything. Now start the living life from that standard. Now if I go out, then I cannot be nude. Then I can get minimum clothes so that I should not feel ashamed. I should not create any movie there. Okay, I eat because without that I am starting fainting. So that's how I eat it. But beyond that, don't think. So if you get anything, think that this is I got it without this I cannot live. That's it. So if you consider, then you will have minimal thing with you. A parigrah. Don't store anything. Okay. So if you can walk, then walk. Don't take bicycle, car, or motorbike because it will store. You are storing something in your house. Okay. A parigrah. But he talks about many more things also. Like I can tell you that you make friendship or be in with, don't make any friends. This is what he is saying. A parigraha comes means I have lot of friends also. This is also comes in parigraha. But I would say make friendship with the people whom you believe that they will improve you in aparigraha. So these are the concept we have to follow, and our energy vector will be down. Energy generation is there, and life is amazing and cracking and whatever you can say. Okay, if you become any champion, if you become any champion, Asian Games, Olympic champion, Nobel awardee, the moment you receive the award, at that moment is thrilling. That moment, I won't say that second, that moment is thrilling. Why don't you want to live a life? Every moment is thrilling. Every moment of the life is thrilling.